So Deadpool seems to be about the hypothetical discussion in which Deadpool and Wolverine fight and which one would win. And under them having the same conditions of both being practically immortal, using blades, having a tragic backstory, the only real difference between them would be some sort of character trait that one has that the other doesn't. Wolverine is more task force than Deadpool is. We expect Deadpool to be clumsy, which makes the stories more entertaining, but with Wolverine we expect him to be serious, dead-faced, and ready to accomplish the goal as fast as possible if there is one. So you would think Deadpool would win under the, you would think Wolverine would win there, but actually, then it's introduced that there's a paradox that was already there at the beginning but is now being discussed, because how can both of these two characters be the same concept but different? Now we're not even having a discussion about who would win in a fight, we're having a discussion about what this archetype is. And then all the other Deadpools show up to be like, hey, we think we're a cooler version than this Deadpool and we're the one that y'all should be discussing this about. And Deadpool is like, you know what, I like all of you, except for you, pretty face Deadpool. There's no reason for you to be pretty, that shit makes you look lame. And pretty face Deadpool is all like, man, I just realized I don't care. And then Paradox is called out. I think Pete shows his dick, I'm not sure. But yeah, he comes back to be all like, look, I promise you that's not what this looks like, it's just a reflection. Paradox is like, what the fuck is this? What's going on, dude? And I'm just like, bro, does it really matter? I mean, if they want to both be themselves, let them be themselves. Variety is what you're arguing about. You're asking, why is there variety in the same thing? Then none of us exist at the same time. So you need to chill before you create a paradox for a paradox, because you won't be able to survive that. And then the movie ends. Oh yeah. Wolverine is all like, my backstory is more tragic, and Deadpool's all like, no, my backstory is more tragic. But then it turns out Deadpool did that with his girlfriend, who might still be Death, but who knows. His wife, no, his girlfriend, right? And then the movie ends with Wolverine and Deadpool both being heroes, and that's the most important thing about them. And then it doesn't matter because it was just a conversation somebody was having. Deadpool Jesus is pretty funny. Deadpool Rick, that one's pretty funny. I mean, Rick definitely got involved in the conversation when they started bringing in all the other Deadpools. Especially when they said the Council of Deadpools. I mean, eventually Rick and Deadpool have to be like the same, different versions of the same character and concept. And so now we're looking at, when they don't look like us, what's the difference? Like, other than that they don't look like us, what's the difference between our stories? That's where that movie just took me. So yeah. Discussion over. Wolverine and Deadpool would be on the same side because A, they have too much in common, and B, they both have the desire to do the right thing and be heroes. So the only way they would fight would be for one of them to be in the wrong, and because neither of them are trying to be in the wrong, one of them would have to be steered into being in the wrong, and therefore it wouldn't be our fault they were fighting, so they would just need to fight all of us. And that's it.